friends, welcome back. Today I will be talking everything about becoming a personal trainer. This is hands down the most asked question I get in my Instagram DMs. Usually it's girls asking about how do you even start to become one? Like, what do you even do? And then so many questions about what to study and what to expect for the test. So I will go through everything in this video. If I leave anything out, please put a comment down below, ask your questions, and I will get back to you there. Let's get right into it. So after sharing a small snippet of my story about becoming a trainer on Instagram, I realized there are so many people in the same boat as me. If you don't already know, I have no background, no formal education in fitness or exercise science or health. So jumping into this idea of becoming a trainer was a big step outside of my comfort zone and outside of my previous experiences. I did have a lot of background knowledge and information just from research that I had done, because when I set out to become a trainer in December 2016, I had already been lifting for 3 years before that. So I had gained my own set of knowledge, but I had no like certification or actual credentials. If you were in the same boat as me, just know that it's a lot to take on. Like, it's no joke, but you can do it. You just honestly have to be passionate, willing to put in the time and effort, and willing to like sit down and read the freaking book. So I'm a go-getter. Like, the minute I have an idea, I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I don't have patience. Like, I want it now. When I was a kid and I told my parents I want a cat, and they finally were like, okay. The next day we were at the shelter. Once I got the approval, we were going. So that's kind of how the picking of my certification went. I decided I was gonna do it, and next thing you know, I just bought ACE's program. So I did do enough research to know that ACE would have my back. It would cover me. I wouldn't just get this random non-legit thing. They are a part of NCCA, and they are a non-profit, and their main mission is to get people moving. I love it. With them, pricing is around $550 for the standard package, $600 for the premium plus. Premium plus actually costs $900, and they were like, Black Friday special, $300 off, which I bought. But then it's also still now $300 limited time off. So I think it's always $300 off. Just a little tip. They do offer financing if you cannot put down the $600 all at once. So that's the one I went with, but I wanted to include two other things just for your information. So the other big one is Nasm. I know a lot of people certified through that. They have certified and recertified over 190,000 professionals in the field. And something that I just read about that they offer is the new trainers development program. So once you take the test and pass, you can kind of do that. It's an 80-hour on-site, hands-on experience, and it comes with a 90-day job guarantee. So it's kind of a nice transition from this book work into the actual field. So I do like that aspect. As far as pricing goes, from what I looked at online quickly today, it runs from $700 for the self-study up to $2,000 for the all-inclusive packages, and they do have financing options. And then we have AC, I always say this backwards, ACSM, with 50,000 members. They are known for their university partnerships, which really just means direct access to university level internships across the country. Their pricing confused me a little bit. I looked at it quickly today just to get an idea. They do have membership discounts. It seems like they sell a lot of their resources by themselves, so you pick and choose, and it's like $50 to $100, and then the actual test is $350, and they have a prep you online quiz sort of course. But those are the three main ones that I would go with. There are some other ones out there, but those are like the top dogs. All right, so I went ahead and just put down the $600. I was ready to hit the ground running. So I will show you what I got for 600 buckaroonies, because it was not cheap at the time, but if you think about it, it is an investment into your future. If you are serious and you are passionate about this, $600 hopefully will not stop you if it's within your means. So I was mailed this huge box filled of goodies. Physical things I was sent is the actual study manual. This dude is no joke. Get prepared for that. And then it came with a study companion. This comes with a quick study review, and then kind of just bullet points of main topics. I would go in and make notes on things that I was confused about. And then if you keep flipping, it comes with a quiz. And after the quiz, there is an answer key, and the answer key explains everything. It's beautifully done. I went back and took notes on things that I missed or that I really didn't understand. You get another textbook. So it's full of good information. I'm a note taker. Like, all of this pen, I just wrote all over. It has beautiful anatomy. I would print these out and write on them, not in the book, so I always had the hard copy. This also comes with quizzes at the end of each chapter. So a lot of basics in here. Oh my goodness. So then to pair with this, they send you a little flashcard, dude, and honestly, I did not use this. but it's a nice resource to have. So the big thing that the premium package comes with is your test ticket and a retest voucher. The retest is if you happen to fail the test, you have 30 days to go back and redo it. I really liked that just for the security aspect. It kind of like took a weight off my shoulder going into the test. I was confident, but I knew if something went wrong, I had 30 days to not pay anymore, to just go back and do it again. The other thing that the Premium Plus package comes with is online support, different resources, and 2 full-length practice tests. So there is an online 18-section prep course offered, and then also 2 full-length practice tests. Those were so valuable to me because I sat down, it was like the real deal, I timed it out, I just saw what I knew and didn't know. So that's everything that I was given for $600. The one thing is when you do buy the test ticket, you only have 6 months to study. Once you buy it, like your time is ticking. I took 3.5 months. So the biggest question that I get is, what do I actually need to study? Well, my friends, if you know nothing about exercise science and you did not take college level courses, if you're like me, I never even took an anatomy course. The closest thing I had to all this information given was probably like 8th grade health class. Then you need to study everything. So I don't mean just like skim through. I mean like bookmark all the pages that are important and go back to the ones you don't know and read the dang book. Because when you get to that test, it's all fair game. You can do it, it's totally manageable. Pace it out, they do help you. They have a lot of amazing resources. Take it chapter by chapter. When I say I read every page in this book, and I read it, I highlighted it, I took additional notes, that's what you gotta do. If you want to be a trainer and be a good one, you need to know this stuff. Some of it is a little bit overkill, but most of it you need to know. So when people ask me for tips, like this is how I study. We all learn differently. I take the book and I almost rewrite my own novel version of it because that's how I learn best. So I just took notes on notes. And then additionally, I did flashcards and I put them on rings per chapter. I also love printing mini pictures. Look at how cute this is when I didn't know what eccentric meant. Draw if you need to, like whatever works best for you. That and then the quizzes. Definitely do those, invest in them if you can. They help you determine what you do and don't know. And then next thing you know, it's actually test day. You have to go in somewhere, so you need to pre-register to save your seat in the testing building there. I'm having like flashback anxiety to this day. So you bring in your little exam tickets, you go do the thing. For ACE, it's 3 hours, 150 multiple choice questions. I did feel that they were worded a little bit differently than the practice test that they had been giving me the whole 3 months online. It does cover anything, it's all fair game. Something that you should look at in your book, in Appendix B, is the exam course outline. This goes through the 4 domains of how they break up the tests. The different domains are weighted a little bit differently, between 17 to 33% each. There's the 4 domains. There are 15 tasks separated into those 4 domains. It explains it all for you. Once you go in and take the test, you leave knowing if you passed or not. It tells you the percent you got on each domain. It's really nice. So now that I'm certified and working, I'm still no expert. Like I have so much that I want to learn and need to learn, so I'm continuously looking for new things to expand my knowledge. So this is anatomy, and it actually goes through very popular exercises. So I'll link all this down below. I got these off Amazon, about $15-ish. There's the anatomy of stretching. I don't really love this one, but I'm trying to be better about stretching for me and my clients. And then I just bought the anatomy of strength and conditioning. This might be overkill that I bought another one, but they're just so beautiful. It does give you some good ideas, like what the heck and Bob is a kettlebell windmill? Something I should go learn. If you want to be a trainer, that you should continuously be hungry to learn. It's so important that you continue to learn, as this field is always changing and evolving, and we're finding out new things and we're disproving old things. Oh my gosh, I was almost to the end of this video and then my memory chip ran out of space. But I'll just wrap it up with one last thing. You do have to be CPR certified to be a trainer. You also have to be recertified every 2 years. ACE, Nasm, and ACSM are really good about continuing education courses. So that's something that you don't need to worry about right away, but it is something to keep in mind. It does cost money and time to continue keeping that certification once you have earned it. I hope that if any of you are thinking about becoming a trainer, just know that no matter what your background is, you can do it. ACE and all the organizations do give you the right tools to set you up for success. So don't let anything stop you. I hope that this video helped you out a little bit. Comments below if you have any more questions or just need someone to cheer you on and remind you that you've got this. I will be putting out a few more videos on this topic, so look out for those.